back. Welcome back. Welcome back. What's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Whistle Gang Podcast. It's your boy Ferb. I'm joined by my good brother P. What is going on, baby?
What's going on, baby? Hey, I'm glad to be back. Glad to be back. Hey, I miss you guys. Hey, it's all season, it's training camp, but we got a lot of information to go over. Let's dive into this thing, Fred. Let's do it.
Man, listen, practice just ended maybe about 30, 40 minutes ago. Starting to see a lot of reports of a great day at practice, which we'll get into. But some of the top storylines headed into practice or training camp, I should say, this year, which is my favorite topic, is the kicking competition. Jake Moody
Man,
versus Greg Joseph. So, as everybody knows, Jake Moody had a rough Super Bowl, and then he got a rough season last year, which everybody wanted him out except for me. Most of the fan base still want him gone.
right.
I'm 1000% behind you, Jake. Back to being the president of the Jake Moody fan club. But I guess tell everybody your thoughts and feelings about Jake.
On a personal level, it's always gonna be Niner forever. If you're on the team, I got nothing but love for you. But Jake had um my respect. He lost it. And I think the best thing they could have done was bring in a replacement, at least to get inside his head. If he would have lost some games where we didn't really need that field goal, but it was games we needed that field goal to win. Yeah. I don't want that man just to be, I want him to feel the pressure. I think he's definitely going to feel the pressure. I think he's capable of being a good kicker, but this right here, bringing somebody, a veteran in, and make him earn his job, hey, we needed that.
Yeah, so we have Greg Joseph in camp who has kicked, veteran kicker. They're battling it out. Yesterday was the first day of practice. They both went 8 for 8. I've been looking for the report for today, which I will be posting about this every day on my Facebook page. So if you're not following me on Facebook, follow me. Just Brad Furby on Facebook. I will be posting Jake Moody updates of camp and how the competition is going every day. But I haven't seen what the results were from today.
I think each one of them missed one. If I was looking at it earlier, I think both of them missed at least one. Cal said.
Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. So cause I didn't see it today. So they both missed one. So the competition is still even. My question
Hmm.
to you, P, is how important is this to the team and to the camp? And if he wins the job outright out of camp, how long is the leash?
I mean, and I don't think it's the camp. I think it's in the game. Like I wish we during camp you can have the stadium or the practice area filled up with thousands of people and bring that pressure on. I think it's the pressure. Something about when he get in that game, man, and the pressure hit him, he just bursts. And he can kick by himself in the backyard 1,000 feet and go 8 for 8. But when it comes to that game, man, he got to learn how to get that pressure off him and calm himself down and come in and do what he's supposed to do. That's his job. He got one job. The team get you down the field. We need those points. If you want to stay on the team, hey, you got to do his job.
But when he wins the job out of camp, because he will win the job, and let's just
Oh,
say
so
it's week 6. I don't remember who we played week 6. Let's just say it's the Rams. We're in LA. We're down 1. Purdy takes us down the field, 40-yard field goal. He misses it to win the game. And now we're 5-1. Let's just say we was undefeated. Now we're 5-1.
and he miss it,
He misses.
and we lose the game. He lost his job. He, hey, his leash is so short, brother. I'm telling you, he don't have no leash. He missed one. Like,
It done
Cal,
data that quick. Dang. So,
I like him, man. I mean, he a Niner. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to come in and beat him out, but he got to earn his job, bro. That's for anybody. Anybody with a job, you bring the next man in, and he beat you out. That's on you.
all right.
But
Well,
I don't see him winning. You saying he gonna outright win in camp? I don't see that.
he got all right win the job. He's a 3rd-round pick. The 49ers obviously do not want to release him. They don't want to take the hate for using a 3rd-round pick on a kicker, all that other stuff. But he actually has talent. I believe, just like Kyle Shanahan believes, he was hurt last year. They brought him back too early. The ankle injury wasn't the same. He wasn't the same after the injury. So,
Well, you're the only one that that wagon. You're the only
in
one
the
in his
team,
fan base. Yeah, that's
in
it.
the team. So, yeah, so I mean, we'll see. But Jake Moody, I'm rooting for you, my boy. I'm rooting for you, my boy. Let's do the damn thing this year. Let's win the job. Let's go. Let's show these people. Let's shut them up. Let's go, Jake.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
go,
go,
Jake.
Jake. Let's go, Jake.
Let's go, Jake. Let's go. Let's go to another story. As everybody knows, what Kyle Shanahan and them refuted, but you got some pay issues with Jawan Jennings, who I've talked about in the last podcast. 1,000% deserves a raise. He's not asking for our receiver one money. He's asking for 30, $20 million a year. He just wants some more coin, which he deserves. I mean, he had 975 yards last year. He had a great season. It's only 2 days in camp, but he's the number one receiver in camp right now. From everything I'm seeing, he's leading the wide receiver group in all the drills and everything. So he's the man right now. He's also didn't hold in or do any of that kiddie stuff, which I kept telling everybody is going to be no drama. He's not doing it like BA. He's not holding in, taking an injury or anything like that. He's there. He's practicing. He's being a professional. But the unknown story that nobody's talked about is Colt McKivitz. Colt McKivitz obviously is our starting right tackle. He's very similar to Jawan Jennings, except for that he was drafted in the 7th round. He was released, brought back to us, worked his way back. After McKinchie left, he stepped right in as the right tackle. The year before, he had a so-so year. Last year, he had a great year, finished the year strong. But he also, too, is on his last year of his contract. And our backup tackle last year on for 15 million, no, $25 million with the damn Chiefs last year. Didn't even start. That's Jalen Moore. Maybe 15 or 25, one of the fives. I'm sorry, I can't remember off the top of my head. But so he's due for some money and he's practicing, not making any noise. Nobody's even talking about his story. But what's your thoughts, Pete? When should they get paid? Will they both get paid? Should we pay them? What's going on with them?
But definitely, well, I start with JJ first. JJ definitely earned his money last year. I'm not sure how contracts work. You just did a negotiation. So why are we here again? Granted, because you're the number one receiver moving going into this season, why should we renegotiate you? Why didn't you put everything on the table a couple months ago? I don't get that part. But does he deserve it? Yeah, he should have got whatever he thought he deserved when he did that negotiation last year.
Correct. But I
So
mean, in football, you got to strike when the iron's hot. So when you do have a crazy good season like you did last year, I mean, you don't get paid. It's only so many opportunities to get paid in football.
right. So
So you got
definitely we can't like let somebody like JJ go. So you definitely got to pay him. I think it's respectful of him to be in camp, not keeping no noise, not going to no social media like BA and all that. So I
correct,
commend him for that. He's
correct.
showing up. He ready to play. Let's work out some numbers and get to it. On the other hand, the right guard, yeah,
Right tackle,
right
coach.
tackle, my bad. Yeah, right tackle, coach. So yeah, with us being how we are offensively this year, we got to keep that same bond, that same unit around Brock. I don't think no
No
new
new
players,
friend, no new friend.
no new friends right now because he's limited with his offense. So yeah, he definitely got to feel that comfort level. So keep them day ones around him. So hey, make that deal happen before the season start. I don't want any talk about it after the season start or going up into the first week. Just get it done. Cal and Lynch, they'll get it done. Get it out the way.
Yeah, I think like I said on the last podcast, I think JJ gets an extension.
Uh-huh.
He gets an extension, like a 2-year deal. Like they give him pretty much like they'll give him a raise for this year to like whatever 12 million. He's making 7. They give him to
Yeah.
like 12, 14, they might double it, something like that. I don't know. And then something for next year. I think it's like another 2-year deal with some extra money, some incentives and stuff like that, an incentive laden contract. I think he'll get something like that. Colt McKivitz, I think the same thing. It's gonna be more than incentives, but I think he will get some type of, I don't know how much money he's making this season, but right tackles at period are at a premium. He
Right.
plays well. He has played well. I think we'll see a lot of him this year, obviously with CMC,
And he started all the games last year. So
all the games last
yeah.
year. So yeah, I think they both get paid. I don't think the 49ers will mess around and have both of them go into the season without contracts. All right. Another story. So you obviously campus for competition. So you got competitions all over the field. So you got a left guard competition. You got the kicker competition, which we already talked about. You got competition at safety until Mustafa comes back. Who's going to play there? Which looks like Pinion, who played with the Giants last year, is taking a
How
stranglehold.
many
Like
weeks Mustafa out? They saying he gonna be out.
Mustafa, so Mustafa didn't fully tear his ACL.
Okay.
Mustafa, I forgot what the phrase is, but pretty much he had an ACL in college and he just re-injured it, but it wasn't a full tear of the ACL. So he's probably going to miss probably just the first 4 weeks of the season and be ready to go. They saying they have to pull him back. You know, he's a monster.
Right, right.
Yeah, so they're saying they have to like they're slowing him down because he's ready to go. So more than likely, he's first 4 weeks. Yeah. So with that being said, the other battle is at linebacker.
Right. And how do we get to this right here? We got the best linebacker, and
And
here we are talking about somebody replacing the best in football as linebacker.
no, we want to be play next to the best. So you
But
got
playing, yeah.
yeah. So obviously everybody knows Greenlaw moved on to the Broncos because he wanted to have his own defense, rightfully so. We offered him more money to stay. He didn't want to stay. He left. Um, so now you have D Winters. Last year, going into camp, all you heard was D Winters, D Winters, D Winters, because obviously Dre had tore his Achilles in the Super Bowl, so we all knew he wasn't going to be ready for the season. So it was all about D Winters. D Winters, I believe, got hurt like maybe the third preseason game or in camp or something like that, and he didn't start. And we ended up drafting. I mean, Campbell came in, and D Winters never got on track. He did play some middle of the year, towards the end of the year, but he never was the guy that they all thought he was going to be coming into camp and practices and stuff like that. Well, fast forward to this offseason, we drafted Nick Green. And then you still have D Winters, but D Winters now is back to being supposedly the best camp person in camp. Like they saying he was the best person in training camp all off season. And then now camp has started. They saying he's showing flashes yesterday and today. So who would you want to see alongside Fred in this competition? Obviously, we I know I like the defense. I like Fred. Obviously, I'm a miss Dre, but I'm looking for that Patrick Willis Bowman combo where they out there smashing dudes. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
who do you want to see out there? What should we look for in this competition at the linebacker spot?
Anybody with Fred, I mean, it's gonna be definitely a good combination. Him, Martin. It's gonna be exciting. Anybody who line up with him back in the backfield. Again, there's no competition. Fred is our guy, but I think anybody who bring in his same energy and being out there along with him, I mean, he's really gonna be able to utilize his strength and go. Like he missed that last year when we when that injury happened because he
Correct.
was able to move the field and target different players when you have that comfort on the side. But so I think Martin gonna come in and give him what he need.
Gotcha.
We'll see. We'll see.
I will tell you that today, Luke Gifford,
Hmm.
who was a special teams ace with the Titans last year, actually started team practice today next to Fred.
Really?
Yeah, so it's Fred. It's Luke Gifford,
Uh huh.
D Winners, and Nick Martin all fighting for the spot. And today, Luke Gifford started, and then D Winners rotated in.
Okay. So who you got? Who you thinking? Who you thinking gonna be the better matchup with Fred out there? A 1-2 punch.
Bro, I've been hearing so much about D Winners, man, and he was like great Greenlaw Jr. He been out there hitting. I have seen some flashes, so I don't know, man. I just want a tackling dude out there, which Gifford seems to be that. He was a special
Okay.
team ace for the Titans last year. He just seems to be a tackling machine. I just want somebody who ain't gonna miss tackles, who sees something, shoot the gap, blow up the play like Greenlaw. Like you remember that game he came back for? Man, he
Hmm.
was just shooting gaps, blowing shit up. Like he didn't care. Like he was just
Right.
wild out there playing.
Interceptions. Didn't want to go down, running down the field. Yeah, that's what we need, man. Fred need that. Fred need that so he can do what he need to do. Yeah.
Correct. Correct. So that's what we need. That's what we want. So I think that's something as camp goes on, they play two practice today, third practice is tomorrow is Friday. Saturday they're off. Friday, Saturday. Yeah, Sunday is the first practice with pads. I think that's when we'll start to see more and because obviously, tackling and hitting linemen, we'll start to see a lot more of those type of things. So speaking of linemen, obviously everybody knows we drafted a lot of defensive rookies. six, I want to say the first six picks were all defense.
Yes.
With that being said, you got your boy Salah back.
That was actually his draft, man. He had that lined up how he wanted it. That was him picking.
Yeah, correct. So with Salah being back and all of these rookies, what pressure is on Salah? And do you think he can get this defense back to being a top 10 defense? First year, this year.
Wow. It's gonna be challenging. The good thing is he ain't got to deal with a whole lot of grown men who arrogant, don't want to listen. So I think he can definitely earn the respect or demand the respect from young cats out there. He got a lot of fresh legs, young, injury free, hungry.
Yep.
He can definitely motivate a lot of those rookies and get them to move how he wants them to move and earn the respect. You know what I'm saying? So, and he's definitely gonna be on the field. He ain't gonna be in the box trying to tell folks how to tackle. So,
Salah gonna be on that field bringing it in.
but yeah, I think he's got his hands full though, because to come back and repeat what you were when you were here, that brings a lot of pressure. So
Correct.
he definitely gonna have a lot of pressure and demands for this rookie lineup that we got.
What? Let's go through it real quick. How
Okay.
many rookies do we expect to even play this year? Let's just go. Let's go through it real quick. All right, let's go to defensive line. Kel Williams definitely playing.
Play. Yeah.
He'll be starting at end, probably coming out on pass downs for Huff to start or moving inside. Go to D tackle. You got Alfred Collins definitely playing, starting.
Correct.
PJ West, the third round pick. He's gonna be in the
Yeah.
rotation.
Right.
Those are some big boys too. Ooh, them boys is big. Both of them boys is big too. Today after practice, Trent Williams was talking about Markel Williams called him to ask him to borrow his plane. You know, Trent Williams got his own plane. I go to Cancun, and Trent was like, "Shit, I'm going down there at the same time. You can just ride with me." So they've been hanging out
Wow.
off season.
I think it's a bond there from the clips I've been watching. They definitely got a bond. So that's a good
Correct.
thing, man. Yeah.
Correct. So you got that. So you got those three up front. Linebacker. If Nick Martin plays, then he would get some burn at linebacker.
Correct.
So far you got three and a pop. Go to the secondary. You got Stout, who today was in the slot. He is the blitzing corner. He will probably see action. And you
You
also
think Salah gonna blitz like that? You thinking?
that's what they were saying. Yeah, yeah. And then there's the crap. There's another corner. I'm drawing a blank. But both the rookie corners going to see action
They're
today.
gonna have to. Yeah, they're gonna have to because
They gave
we're hurting at those positions.
Lenore, yeah, they gave Lenore some breaks. Ronaldo Green was on the other side, second year player. Can't wait to see him. And they let Stout go to the slot, and they let the other rookie who I can't. It's on the tip of my tongue. Play on the other side of Ronaldo Green today a little bit just to see how that looked. So that was
Okay.
pretty cool. But them boys is getting some reps today, getting some reps out there. So that's pretty solid. So that's 5 and a pop. And then at safety, probably shouldn't have none. You'll have Jair Brown out there. You'll have Benson, the veteran from the Giants, probably starting, and they'll probably rotate. And then obviously Mustafa should be back at some
Coming
point.
back.
So
Right.
we probably be counting on at least 5 rookies on the defense.
Right. At least 5. I count at least 5 there.
Yeah, at least 5. So I don't know. We'll see, man. But them boys have to grow up fast. Hopefully we hit just like the Rams did. You know what I mean? The Rams defensive line is all young dudes in their second, third year, and they got like one of the best D lines in football, which we'll see and talk
I
about.
think you were speaking on that last year going
Yeah.
into this offseason about not getting these vets, get some fresh legs. I think they did exactly what you said. So we're gonna see.
Yeah.
I know the IQ is sometimes better, but when you got fresh, injury-free players, I take that sometimes and build them up how I want to build them.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll go from there. Another story. This is probably the last one we could talk about for the day. It's our schedule, man. Everybody's talking about a schedule. 49 soft schedule. 49 soft schedule. And I've been telling everybody, be patient. Uno momento. Slow down. Slow down. The NFL every year is a year-to-year league. You never know how the teams are going to do, how they're going to retool, new coaches, new coordinators, free agency, trades, draft. Like last year doesn't matter. But according to our schedule, we only played 4 playoff teams from the previous year. With that being said, Purdy got paid, healthy CMC, healthy Trent, getting BA back at some point. Can we win a playoff game this year?
Absolutely. Even without this schedule, we only missing on offense one true key player, in my opinion. And I think we backfilled him with Parcells. I think with a healthy, knowledgeable Ricky, I think we're gonna not even miss Fat Boy no more. So he can go on and stay in Washington where he at. So I think we'll be good on offense, and especially
You
with,
taking shots at your favorite player now?
yeah, he ain't on our team no more. I ain't wearing out another one. I'm selling everything Debo jerseys I got. Shirts, Debo is clearance. Everything clearance. But no, on a serious note, I think I was worried about our defense, but how we drafted, we definitely gonna be solid on our defense. Again, with a healthy Christian and Brock on his game, and we get Brandon back. I think we definitely gonna make a run deep, and definitely this schedule to help us make a deep playoff run. I can't say we gonna win it all, but we gonna be there. We gonna be there.
As of this morning, we have the 4th best odds in the NFC.
Yeah, and that's crazy with the team we got. How many rookies on defense? Losing a lot of players on offense, but hey, it happens.
I don't see it.
You don't see it? We ain't making no run. I didn't say we gonna be there. We gonna go on. I didn't say the big dance. I said we gonna be in the playoff run. We gonna be in the mix.
Yeah, we just gotta. I mean, I gotta reevaluate when we get to the halfway point. I guess. I don't know. I've been saying it all off season when we do our season predictions and all that. I'm gonna say it. I'll say it now. I have the Rams winning our division and us fighting for a wild card spot. That will not change unless there's an injury that happens before we actually record that and do our actual predictions for the year. But
How you feel about Christian though? He done rested his body, and if he stay healthy, man, you know this dude is the best on our team offensively.
yeah, I think he changes our whole offense, the whole dynamic of the offense, which is great. The issue is slash problem is they need to take control of Christian. What I mean by that is Christian has been controlling whether or not he comes out the game. They need to let,
I thought Cal was doing that, but I could see Christian doing that. Right,
so they need to let OG Bobby Johnson, our running back coach on the sideline. That's that older
right,
black dude. That's our running back coach. Let him control that. Hey, Christian, come out, go Guerrero. Because you know what I'm saying? Like we want to keep him fresh, especially at the beginning of the
right.
season. Let Guerrero get some carries.
He got to get some carries. He earned that. Yeah, he
Fourth
earned that.
quarter, we up 10, 13 points. Christian, come out the game.
Come
Like,
out the game, right? We
bring
don't
him.
need you.
Yeah, let Guerrero and then whoever's going to be the third running back get them carries.
Right. Christian back and he was on that greedy tip though. I thought it was Cal like running them, just running them in the ground. I never would have thought it was Christian calling the shots like that.
Now, Christian been controlling his play snaps. So I think they just need to watch his snaps, which in practice they're doing. So yesterday, CMC, Trent, and Fred, I think, or somebody, maybe it was on Fred, CMC, Trent, and somebody else didn't practice yesterday. And then now they practice today. So that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna be resting dudes, giving them time off, ramping them up, and all that other kind of stuff, giving them their time. So yeah. So speaking of dudes as well, I mean, if Ricky Parasol, his first practice more than likely would be Sunday. They're just ramping him up, so there's no issues there. Everybody, people I spoke to that's actually at the practice and from social media accounts, he's looking fine on the side. He'll probably come off the PUP list Saturday and practice Sunday, so which is good news. So yeah, I mean, boys are moving right along, man. 2 practices in, everybody looks good. Today, Brock was 13 of 14. 13 of
Man,
14 in camp today.
we
The
need
ball
that.
only hit the ground 1 time. Yeah. And Kittle is looking all world. So fantasy football, draft Kittle. Yeah, draft Kittle. Another surprising thing, I mean, I know we weren't talking about this, is Isaiah Naylor. So he's an undrafted rookie wide receiver. All mini camp he was busting ass. In the start camp, he's busting ass.
Okay.
Mark it now, write it down, take a picture, take a video of this. He will make the roster. He will be a wide receiver on the roster. Now, when BA comes back, will he get cut? I don't know. But he will make the roster this year.
Okay.
Isaiah Naylor will make the roster.
Keep an eye on. Listen to that. Listen for his name. Remember it, like you said. Okay.
Yeah, he will make the roster this year. So that's a little insight. Anything else you got for the people, P, before we get up out of here?
Hey man, like I said, I'm just excited, man. I can feel it. I can feel it in the air. I would sing for y'all, but I ain't gonna do it. But I can feel it in the air, man. It's time. Everybody getting they trips together, they flights, they hotels. I'm ready to hit some of these major cities for these invasions. I'm excited, man. Can't
Football back,
wait.
baby.
Yes, football
Football
is
is back.
back.
The best time of the year. Got baseball going on. Football's here. Ramp up period. Next Thursday, P. You got football. Hall
Wow.
of Fame game next Thursday. That's crazy.
Can you believe it? I can't believe it, man.
And next
Man.
Thursday, bro,
You
is the
know how
Hall of
exciting that's gonna be to see football on TV?
Crazy
Can't
excited, man.
wait.
So yeah, so with that being said, man, make sure you are following us on all social media platforms. Make sure
Right.
you hit that subscribe button. Also hit that little bell there so you get notifications every time we post anything or anytime we go live. But make sure you follow Whistle Game Podcast. We also got some other exciting news that's coming soon, so stay tuned. Like major announcement. So make sure you tune in, following us for that. Man, that's it, man. Continue to lock in. We're gonna continue to try to provide as much content, as much information as we get so we can pass on to you guys so you guys can make sure you understand. We break it down as only we can, the Whistle Gang. And you know, like Pete said, man, we coming to a city near you and we bringing that whistle. We're going to be
Yeah.
loud. We're going to be wild. But most importantly, man, we going to have fun with y'all, the people, man.
Oh yes. So
Yeah.
hey, when you again, if you see any of us in your city, any game invasion, hey man, come up, take a picture. But you gotta be locked in with us. To get this little whistle right here, you gotta be locked in. I ain't just gonna give it to you. You gotta show love. Subscribing, liking, comment on everything. And you get your whistle. You get your whistle. You can have fun. You can play, you can blow along to the music, tailgates, club, bars, day parties. You're gonna want one. You're gonna want one. So do the right thing by us and you can get one.
Yep. So with that being said, man, Whistle Gang Podcast, we appreciate you guys tuning
Yes,
in, checking
sir.
us out, showing us all the love. But we out. Peace.
Well, that's it. I really hope you enjoyed it. We had a ball making it. Thank you